programming with Amir. I haven't uploaded the video in the past couple of weeks because we've moved into a new place. And yeah, but today in this video, I am going to teach you guys the basics of Blender. Blender is basically a software that makes characters. You can make characters like cars, animatronics, people, airplanes, ships, anything like that, and you can import it into Python. So in this video, I am going to go over the installation process and how to get started. So the installation process is very easy. You guys have installed PyCharm, it's Spit, Anaconda, and it's also just like that. So just go to blender.org and install Blender for either your Windows or your Mac OS. I have a Mac, so I installed it on my Mac. So after you got that installed, you can open here. Hold up, let me close my Blender tab. Don't save. Blender. So once you open Blender, you'll see something like this. Just click out of it. So now you see something like a cube. Now before you start doing anything to the cube, let's learn about the keyboard stuff, keyboard and mouse track. So if you have a mouse, do you see this middle scroll button? Just click on it. If you click on it, you can move around. And if you have a trackpad, or if you're on a laptop, just put your 2 fingers on the trackpad and start twisting. You can see it like that. And if you're on mouse, you can press shift and do it, and it moves around. So you see, I am on a trackpad, but if you, it works the same with a trackpad. Because if you just hold shift and the trackpad, yeah. Okay, so here. But if you don't want it, you can just click that button. The zoom is basically like how you zoom into everything. So that's basically it for the mouse part. Now, let me teach you some basic shortcuts you will need to know. First is Shift A. Once you press Shift A, you'll see something like this. Mesh is what we usually use because it has the shapes. So it has a plane. Plane is basically like a paper. Now the next shortcut is G. If you press G, it stands for grab. So you can grab the object and you can move it around your screen. And now let me warn you, if you have a pretty slow computer and you do all this stuff that I tell you, that fan's gonna be running loud. My Mac, it doesn't, but your laptop might. So now you created 2 objects, okay? Now now you can like move around, and then you can like, move it up, down like that. Yeah, so now let me explain these 2. This first one is move. So you move up and down, front and back, and yeah, you basically get it. Next up, we have rotation. It's basically like you rotate like this. So you can rotate your shape, and yeah. Next up, we have this. This is scale, so you can like scale your shape like this, Next up, we have, this is basically like the size. You can it's basically like an all-in-one scale, rotate, grab, and at once. Next up, you have annotate. So maybe you want to start a business with 2 people. You can this is, you can write stuff, This is like the front of the ship and all that stuff, But now as you can see, as soon as I came out, it moved. So you unclick this. Hold up. You go here to move, and then you can move it, and then move it down here. See? A little. So you have to fidget with Blender a little to get it right. Now the next shortcut is X. X basically deletes shapes and object and all that stuff. Okay? So like you can X this. Now we go to mesh and then I'll import another cube because of course we need it. Then the next shortcut is tab. You can press tab. So you've got your move, rotate, scale, and transform. You got your drawing and you got your measurement scale. Then you got add cube. So you can like add another cube like this, like that. You see. Then we have extrude. No, not extrude. My bad. It's called extrude region. So you can pick out vertices to like extrude. You can see I did. Now this is in what's it called? Inset face. So it basically like brings the face inwards. This is like this. Hold up. Let me just grab all this, and then yeah. So this basically moves the object outward, like this, you can see. Then we have this one. What do you call it? It's Blender's 80-20 rule. You use only 20% of Blender, and you don't use the 80%. So all of this, you don't need to know because it's actually like, I don't think I ever use these. So that's basically it. Now we come here. Let me just delete. You have to come out of edit mode. Yeah. So here, I'll move a little bit like right here. Yeah. Okay. Now here, I'll create a new plane. No, cube. Okay, where's the cube? Okay, the cube's there. Here, I'll bring it like right there. Okay, and then yeah, I'll zoom in a little. Oh gosh. Yeah. Why is it not zooming? Here, I'll just scale it bigger. Here. So yeah. Okay, so this is my cube. You don't need to know like so much. So I'll go into object, where's modifiers, and I'll add a modifier and then search for ocean. And you can slow down the video if you want, but this is an ocean basically. Hold up, let me just move. So why is it not working? Oh, I'm there. Here. So, what? It's glitching a little, but zoom out. Oh my god. See, Blender sometimes glitches like this, and you might need to. Here. Lol. I'll just save it as lol, and then I'll close this, and then where's lol? Hold up, let me just open Blender. It sometimes glitches, but here, I'll do it again. So we first go to modifiers. It has this little toolbox stuff, toolbox wrench, and yeah. Then you go to add modifier. Yeah, then you go to search, and then you do ocean. Then what I like to do is add for the X for 2. It makes it bigger. And then I bring the time a little bit more like 2 because it's very slow. Okay, now if we I don't know here. Let the biggest win. Where is the I need to add apply, Now I need to, so we go here. So you can now see this is called viewport shading. It uses a lot of CPU. So, but it it uses this light bar, and if you move it around, like you can see the light follows. So if you go to view, what's this thing called? Viewport shading. This is another method of shading. It just shows the color of your object. So now you might be wondering, how do I change the color? You go to material, and then you go to add material. I already add material, so yeah. You go over here, and then you can just change the colors here. So you should go with like a bluish color for the ocean, and then bring the value down a little, just like that. And then bring that down, bring that up, make that a little more bluish. So you have to fiddle with Blender a lot to like get it perfectly what you want. Like look, this is the color. You know, so yeah, this is like a basic Blender for like if you want to just start Blender and you just install it and you open it. This is basically like a good tutorial. In the next video, I'll teach you guys all about what we can do with Blender. I will teach you guys how to make stuff in Blender, maybe like a little car, something that you can use and looks cool to show to your friends and all that stuff. So be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so when the next video comes out, you can watch and do it. So that's it for today's video. If you learned anything and you liked it, please tell me in the comments, and peace.